So I'm gonna start by saying this was a good episode. We start back at the fight. Stormy and Destiny are still going crazy. People are trying to calm them down. They get calm, get back to the table. Next thing, Tisha and Mel get back at it. Tisha is like, "You're a liar. We defended ourselves against you guys with the cheating allegations." And Mel is like, "Girl, go to YouTube. All the data is there." Tisha is like, "Prove it, prove it, prove it." And they're like both going loud, going crazy. And Mel gets up. She's like, "I don't want to be fighting in the streets. I have too much to lose." And she and Stormy walk off. I was just like, this was ridiculous. Like, Tisha complained that you're always talking about them. Girl, you're on a reality show. Your husband also is very annoying online. So people always come for him or post things about him. So we're going to talk about it. Like, if we don't talk about each other, then the reality show does not exist. But the fact that you're in some kind of deep denial, and yes, it's been 4 years, no real proof, but we'll talk about that later. So next thing is Kimmy and Maurice talking about the dinner and Jaylene's housewarming party, and they feel like, actually Maurice feels like this is the right time to call Martel and tell him basically you're not invited because Mel was invited. And clearly Martel is very upset about it, as he should. I would be upset. Like, why even telling me this stupid ass information? Like, it's better you don't invite me and don't tell me you're not inviting me. Now to tell me, well, if Mel doesn't come, then you could take that invite. Like, I'm a second fiddle to that. Like, who wants to hear that? And he's going off, and Kimmy is like, "You've been doing too much in the streets." And the fact that Maurice did not even check him about the picture that he himself mentions, that's why Kimmy is upset, makes me think basically y'all did what he said y'all did. You just don't want him to put any more data on there about everything. But it's crazy, y'all. Then this was my favorite. I don't really like Tisha's mom, but she was 100% right in confronting him. And it was very telling. He's like, "You guys will never have proof of me cheating. If I'm lying or I'm telling the truth, I'm going to stick to the same story." Who says that when they're telling the truth? Then to say, "Oh, I don't even know what my back looks like." But then he does agree that he was in Atlanta and he was with a friend. The friend is not disclosed at this time. But he's basically not really denying that that's his back. But he's saying, y'all will have to basically get my ding dong in a woman for me to confess that, oh, I cheated on my wife. And he's stuck to it. But Tisha's mom was not buying it. She kept prodding and prodding. And this whole meeting was supposed to be a business meeting for her to learn how to do the food business, since they own a restaurant and she's trying to buy a food truck. And this was telling y'all. I really want to know what you guys think about this scene, because this bothered me. It was the lying but not lying. It's kind of like, "Girl, you're gonna get me to confess to crap. Bring all the evidence you want. I'm gonna stick to my story." Tisha knew about it. That was the one that I even threw the mom off. The mom was like, "Wait, what?" Then Stormy and Mel meet. Nothing really. They're just talking about the fight previously, and it looks like Mel is trying to bring Destiny and Stormy together. Stormy clearly looks shaken. I think she was bothered that they were mocking her. If you watched her live, she said they always used to mock her when she was in school because her nose to mouth proportion is different. It's nothing bad. She's a beautiful woman. And also her accent used to be mocked. So I think this actually affected her more than she will ever tell us. Then this is my best sin. I skipped over Lewis and all that crap. But anyway, so Tisha's mom is telling her this is the look she gives when it kind of hits her that there might be some truth to it, especially when the mom was like, "He said he was in Atlanta," which, if your husband's in Atlanta and you live in Huntsville, wouldn't you know that anyway? And he said he met up with a friend. She couldn't fight through it because before this, she's like, "Whose back is this? You're bringing me a back after 4 years?" But when she told her, "Your husband said you knew he was in Atlanta, so what do you have to say?" She's like, "What? I don't know what you're telling me. I don't know what you're telling me my husband said." But you could tell she was bothered because her look and her demeanor changed. Even the octave in her voice changed. Like, it was... I feel bad for her. Like, I'm really now hoping he's not cheating on her, but all signs point to cheating. And girl, we don't want this for you. Like, she clearly is bothered. And the fact that he would not distinctly say, even the live from a few days ago, where he would not distinctly denounce the fact that he is cheating. He says, "I don't like big girls," but he did not say no to cheating, which I'm like, why wouldn't you just do that? Obviously, it bothers your wife, even though she says, "I'm not insecure, I'm not naive, I'm not this, I'm not that." She was bothered, and that was on live. The cameras were not in front of you. You didn't have to put up a front. You didn't have to put up an act. Like, why are you choosing to hurt this woman? Is the question. And this scene kind of broke my heart. Like, I'm not even a Tisha fan, and I felt horrible for her. Because I'm like, I don't want my husband clowning me. I don't want him saying things that I can't even refute publicly. Like, that is crazy. And she felt like there was a hint of a truth, because he says he was there. He says he was with a friend. So basically now you have to deal with, is he telling me the truth or not? And anyways, the final scene is her asking to talk to him. I think this is the scene where she was crying in the car, but we'll get to know more next week. Okay, guys, like, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. We'll talk later. Bye.